Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all important comic book review. So you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, before we jump into our comic today, why don't you guys check out Comic Frontline, as I did 3 reviews over there today. The first one being Superman issue number 44. The second one being Savage Dragon issue 207. And I also did a review on a Ghost Rider, a Ghost Racers issue number 4, the conclusion to this story. So you guys can check that out over on Comic Frontline. Now today we're going to be talking about Justice League issue number 44, the Darkseid War, plus part 4, could be also maybe 444. I mean, who knows? There's just a lot of 4s in this particular comic book. Is it a lucky number for Justice League? We'll find out. This book is written by Jeff Johns, and the artwork is beautifully done by Jason Fabok. There seems to have been a delay with this series. It's been taking forever to come out each and every time it is out. I kind of forget what goes on in this story. But when you look at the artwork in this book, it's done beautifully. The art is great. The colors is really well done. Whenever you have a action scene in here, it's done with such great detail. The characters are just fabulous. Here we get to see, which looks like, is it Grail? Grail sits there and like burns out Calibic's eyes. Just awesome looking book overall. And then there's your Superman. That's like, he's like, I want to call him Mr. Negative Superman. Really looks cool. And then here we get to see Jessica Cruz, the Green Lantern of this time right now. She looks cool too, and I kind of like her character in here too. She has strong will in here, and it's prevailing over her fear, which I thought was really nice. So, what did I think about this issue though this time around? Well, I'll tell you a little bit about the story. We get to see, if you thought Batman was kind of an asshole before to people, he's a pretty big asshole in this particular issue, especially when it comes to Hal Jordan. He sits there and talks to Hal, and he sits there and he tells him, "What have you accomplished in your life?" He's like all civilized now because he's in this chair. He sits there like this, and he's like, "What have you accomplished in your life, Mr. Hal Jordan?" He's like, "You've been nothing except a Green Lantern Corps member." It's just so funny. And he kind of talks down to him, and he goes, "You're not the hero. The ring's the hero." And I was just like, "Wow, Batman, you're pretty much an asshole." And so they go back to the crime syndicate's world, and they see all the destruction and the chaos that's going on in there. And then really what this issue deals with this time around is the action, is the war that's transpiring between the Animator and Darkseid and everybody that's going on here. And I felt a lot of the dialogue this time around was almost kind of just pointless. They're making a lot of statements to each other while they're in war and whatnot on who's going to win, who's not going to win. And then probably the most interesting part of I thought of this story that I was looking forward to going into it was the Lex Luthor and Superman battle. Here we got Mr. Negative Superman going against Lex Luthor, and we can see that the Apocalypse's sun or whatever it is has, or its solar flare or whatever, has really given added strength to Superman. He's not the same Superman. He's more of a darker side, and he really wants to destroy Lex Luthor. And so now they go into a battle, and this whole battle erupts throughout the issue. You wind up seeing the Black Racer in this issue. I'm not too sure who this guy is. I have never really heard of him before. But then him and Flash wind up getting into, I guess, mixing up with each other, and they become, I guess, something totally different. And this is what has become of that. And I was like, whoa, what's going on over there? So there was a lot of things going on in this issue. And then what happens, something really bad happens with the Darkseid at the end of this issue, and you're just like, Holy crap. And here is a spoiler, so just let you know if you don't want to see this page, this is what happens here. And I was like, whoa. I'm like, this is some crazy crap. I've never seen Darkseid go through such destruction before, and everyone's look on their face was just like priceless. I was just they couldn't believe what has happened here. And then by the time you get to the end of the issue, you wind up seeing Darkseid practically lifeless on the ground, and then that's how the issue ended. And I was just like, holy crap. So, what did I think about this particular issue? I thought the war was awesome. It's the action that we kind of been waiting for to see who was going to prevail and who's going to lose, and it was just it was great. I didn't expect that outcome, but it was a cool ending. And what's going to happen to Darkseid, I'm not sure. Now, when it comes to the actual dialogue in this time around, I wasn't too intrigued by it. The only thing that I found interesting was Batman's little down talk to Green Lantern. I thought that was a great little, character moments in there. But besides that, it was all the action in this issue that made it the book that it is. So after reading this one, I'm going to give this one a 4.25 out of 5 stars. I thought it was a fun read and definitely action packed. I just wanted more out of Batman this issue, and I also wanted more from the Lex Luthor and Superman story. I wanted more out of those things, and hopefully we will get more as time goes on. But I know they had to focus on these core characters, on what this, because this is the Darkseid War, and we're focusing on Darkseid here, so they had to shine on that. So yeah, 4.25 out of 5 stars from me. Guys, leave me in the comments below on what you thought of the Darkseid War Part 4 and Justice League issue 44. So fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you soon. Bye.